You're listening to Vice City Hub. More leaks, less peace.
Yeah, turn that trash down. You're listening to Vice City Hub. I'm Vic. I've been breathing this swamp air since 1984, back when a tweet was something a bird did before you shot it for dinner.
And I'm Nikki, your girl with the digital eye on everything, Leonida. Vic, stop acting like you don't love the bass, old man. We are live and the streets are absolutely shook today.
The streets are always shook, Nikki. Usually because some kid in a neon tracksuit just drove a supercar into a clucking bell.
No cap, but this is different. We just got our hands on the Leonida Real Estate Intelligence briefing, the full property guide for the 2026 drop. We're talking S-tier neighborhoods, ROI calculators, and how to not get cooked by your first mortgage in Vice City.
Real estate? Back in my day, property investment meant finding an empty shack in the glades and making sure the previous owner was buried deep enough so the gators wouldn't find them. Now we got spreadsheets.
It's 2026, Vic. We're grinding for that clout and that passive income. If you aren't calculating your weekly yield, you're basically a generic NPC waiting to get wasted. Let's get into it. Okay, fam, listen up. We have the internal framework for how property works in GTA 6. It's not just click and buy anymore. Everything is scored on 3 axes: foot traffic, crime rate, and business proximity.
Crime rate? In Vice City? That's like measuring how wet the ocean is.
Bruh, it matters. High crime areas in Leonida have a negative 15% rent modifier. You buy a spot in the condemned lots and you're down bad. The tenants won't pay and your maintenance costs will have you looking like a 1-star wanted level failure.
Let me see this list. Sounds of paper rustling. S tier is the Vice Beach Strip. 5 dots for foot traffic, tourist spawn. See, that's what I'm talking about. Tourists are just walking wallets with sunburns.
Exactly. The intel says the beach strip is the best first buy. We're looking at a purchase price between $380,000 and $520,000. It's got that nightclub row synergy. You buy a unit there and you're looking at $10,000 a week in rent. That is bussin'.
10 grand a week? You could buy a lot of supplies with that. But look at Tier D, the condemned lots. Scores 3 out of 15. Isolated, no fast travel, extreme crime. Who is buying that?
Probably some desperate griefers, honestly. But look at Tier A, downtown Vice. High NPC density, near the casino and the port. It's an 11 out of 15. It's for the corporate grinders who want to look like they have main character energy without the beach heat.
I don't trust downtown. Too many cameras. Too many LSPD or VCPD, whatever they're calling the heat these days. I like the Everglades, Tier C. Low crime because nobody is out there but the mosquitoes and people hiding bodies.
Vic, the Everglades ROI is trash. The guide literally has a months to break even calculator. The Everglades Ranch takes 25 months to pay itself off. That is a L for fur. The Vice Beach Studio breaks even in 11 months. You're literally throwing money away if you go to the swamp.
It's called privacy, Nikki. You can't put a price on not having a drone fly past your bathroom window every 5 minutes.
Privacy doesn't buy shark cards, Vic. This guide is clear. Buy the upgrade path, not just the property. A $50K upgrade that adds $1,800 a week pays back in 28 weeks. That's the meta. If you aren't min-maxing your properties, you're just a pedestrian. Okay, but Vic? Did you see the watermark on the leak? Leonida Real Estate Intelligence.
Yeah, looks like a standard government stamp. Boring.
No! Look closer at the confidential briefing header. It says internal use only. Vic, I'm calling it right now. This isn't just a player guide. This is the actual AI algorithm the game uses to fluctuate property values in real time based on player actions.
You're telling me if I go down to the beach strip and start a riot, my rent goes down?
Yes! Think about it. If we, the community, collectively grief a specific neighborhood, the crime modifier kicks in. The value drops, we buy the dip, stop the chaos, and then the foot traffic returns and we're all millionaires. It's a literal pump and dump scheme baked into the Vice City economy.
That is the most clout chaser logic I've ever heard. You're going to organize a digital mob to lower the property taxes?
It's genius. The Leonida Bureau of Property Affairs is probably a front for a secret mission thread. Look at question 2 in the guide. Is this neighborhood trending up or down? They aren't talking about the story, Vic. They're talking about us. We are the market.
And hear me out, it's just a game mechanic designed to make you spend more time grinding missions so you don't feel down bad when the weekly bills hit.
You're so skeptical. Also, I saw a pixel on the Everglades map section that looks exactly like the Epsilon program logo. I bet you if you buy the low-yield properties, you unlock the secret society missions.
Every time a light flickers in this city, you think it's a cult. It's just bad wiring, Nikki. This city was built on salt water and cocaine. Nothing stays connected for long.
Let's see what the chat is saying. We've got @OppressorHunter69 saying, imagine buying a beach condo just to have a tank park on your balcony. Property values are cap.
He's got a point. You spend $500,000 on a view, and all you see is the smoke from a 5-star pursuit.
@VC Siren says, the ROI calculator is fire. I'm going straight for the downtown condo. 14 months to break even. I can do that in a weekend of grinding.
A weekend? These kids today, they don't sleep. They just sit there with an IV of Sprunk and a dream. Back in my day, we worked for our money. We hijacked the truck, we sold the contents, we got paid.
Vic, you're literally describing a mission. Anyway, @Leonida Leaker 420 says, don't sleep on the Port Gellhorn warehouses. B tier, but the dock missions are 2x cash every other month.
Now that's a smart kid. Warehouse space is where the real work happens. You can't hide a shipment of herbal supplements in a beach studio.
Herbal supplements. Sure, Vic. Oh, here's a hater. @GTA Purist 101 says, this game is becoming a real estate simulator. I just want to drive fast and shoot ops. Who cares about weekly yield?
I actually agree with the purist. Since when did I need a CPA to play a video game? I want to see wasted on my screen, not insufficient funds for maintenance.
You're both cooked. The economy is the game. If you don't have the bag, you don't have the gear. No gear, no wins. You'll be the one getting griefed by the players who actually read the guide.
Oh, we got a caller. Yo, you're on Vice City Hub. Who's this?
You got it. You gotta stop talking about the beach strip.
Why? You the HOA president or something?
They're watching the transactions. The Leonida Real Estate Intelligence isn't a guide, it's a trap. Every time you buy a Tier S property, it pings the FIB. They're mapping player density to see where to launch the raids. Wait, for real? Like dynamic raids on our safe houses? I bought a condo in downtown. 3 days later, my garage was empty and there was a shark card flyer on my door. It's a conspiracy. The real money is in the condemned lots. They don't look there.
Send them back up!
Oh no, they're here. VCPD.
Well, he's definitely down bad.
That was intense. Do you think he was fray-fray?
I think he needs to touch grass, Nikki. Or at least get out of the basement. All right, that's enough of this property talk. My head hurts from all the math. Bottom line, if you're moving to Leonida, get a spot where the heat can't find you and the rent doesn't kill you.
And my final verdict? Go for the beach strip. Get that Tier S energy, secure the 11.5-month break even, and dominate the lobby. Leonida is ours for the taking, fam.
Yeah. Just don't come crying to me when your high-yield condo gets leveled by a rogue jet.
Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss our next drop on the leaked weapon customization meta.
And for the love of everything, stop using the word bussin'. It's embarrassing.
Never! It's all bussin', Vic. See you in Vice City.